This should be us. Hey, 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 hey! Ooh, oh. What an intro.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us.
Happy 6th anniversary.
Thank you, and same to you and Mark. And we have a phone number here. What is that number, Jim?
Calling in 866-870-5752. Once again, 866-870-5752.
There you go. And I'm trying to think who's my favorite guest, and man, it's hard to pick a favorite because Mark Hall Patton was a lot of fun.
That was a great one.
He really lives up to the Beard of Knowledge nickname. But when we had Patrick Wayne on,
Patrick Wayne was a good one.
John Wayne's son, of course, and Patrick, I think he's made over 100 movies on his own, so he's his own movie star,
right.
And I wanted to take it that way. I didn't want to, talk
Just
about
ask about Dad.
Yeah, because I'm sure the man's in his 80s, and I wouldn't want to be talking about my dad in my 80s.
Yeah.
So we just talked to him, and of course he's in a couple of my favorite movies. He's in Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Roberts. It's one of my favorites too.
Yeah, which is just one. If you've not seen it, shame on you. Number one, but number two, go watch it because it's just Henry Fonda. Of course, you got Jack Lemmon, who I think won an Oscar. In that, you got the whole John Ford collection of actors.
Support actors, yeah.
Of course, you got Ward Bond and a very young Patrick Wayne,
a very young Martin Milner.
Yeah, a very young Martin Milner. It's what we call in Nebraska. We call it the same thing. Yeah, so it's just an absolutely great movie.
His story about the crashing into the palm tree.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. So they are out partying one night, and they're on this itty-bitty little island with a Jeep. There's one palm tree on the entire flipping island.
We remember the same story.
Yeah, and they managed to run into it at 5 a.m.
Was that Murphy's Law, right?
Yeah. Oh, and of course, you got the one and only James Cagney as the captain.
Yep.
Which you cannot.
Stab me in the back.
All right. Who did it? Who did it? You men are going to stand there at attention until somebody confesses.
Delivery.
Man, it's such a great movie. Yeah. Mr. Roberts, you get up here in one big hurry, mister. It's such a great movie. All right, let's get to where we at. Ken in Studio City. Ken, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Ken.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Good. What can we do for you?
Happy anniversary, by the way.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ken.
I was just wondering, I'm looking at possibly getting into a 1022 to go and match my 2245.
Okay.
Ruger.
Good choices.
And I've heard it might be better to buy a used one, and just because there's no big advantage to a new one. And then the second thing is I tried one with a scope, and is there something weird, like a difference in a rimfire scope or something I've heard, and I don't know what the difference is.
22's... go ahead.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I was asking for a friend who's obsessed with John Browning guns, and he's looking at getting a Gearson high power. And I just want to know if you guys had any opinions on those.
Well, okay, really quick. I don't have a problem with buying a 1022 used unless it's all used up. If it's been overshot, that's one thing. But a 1022 is a 1022 is a 1022, and you can get them used. Sometimes at my auction, they go for $150.
Yep,
and they're in excellent condition. So I have no problem with that. What was the other thing about 22s?
Scopes.
Okay,
scope?
22s and of all things, pellet guns have a different type of recoil. So you need to buy an actual 22 or pellet gun scope, or you can literally tear up a scope on the inside.
The reticles.
Yeah, so make sure you get one that's for a 22. They're pretty common, and you can find them all over the place.
Yep.
So that shouldn't be an issue. But, if you put a regular scope on it, you'll get away with it for a while, but one day it's just going to go, you know what? I've had enough. That's the end of that. So, okay. And,
Wow, okay.
And then as far as a high power, there's no Browning high power on the California list at this time. I think Springfield's making new ones, right? But I don't know that they put it on the California list.
Springfield and FN, or he was asking about specific about the Girsan, the Turkish made one.
Yeah, I think they just had one on the list, but they've got one that's super blingy, gold or whatever, and then they've got one that's the black, and I think gold is a little too much.
What are they running?
What do you mean? What are they?
How much?
How much are they?
Oh, like affordable. Like I think, well, in California, maybe $600 or something, $600, $5 to. I think the fancier one is obviously like $7.
Literally for about $800, you can get a real Browning. I would go.
Oh wow!
What's that?
I said, "Oh wow!"
Yeah, we get them in pretty regular at auction. You may not get a FN made, a Belgian made one, but you can get the newer ones, the
Portuguese ones.
Yeah, the Portuguese ones, and you can get them $800 to $1,000. And what's a couple of $100 over your lifetime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Okay.
Ken, on your scopes question about your 22s, in scopesfield.com just came out with the 2025 best of scopes for 22s. So if you go to scopesfield.com, you can actually see a list of what they recommend. And so there's a little guide for you.
All right.
One more
Okay,
thing.
great. Thank you. Yeah.
Ken, one more thing. If you get a high power, get the ring hammer. Otherwise, they're a little bit bitey.
Yeah, you can get bit. Yeah, definitely.
It's the king of the hammer bite, man.
Ken, thanks for the call.
Yep. All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
God bless you.
Okay, let's jump over to John in Maryland. John, sorry about that. I meant to get to you, and I skipped you for a second. What's going on?
Good evening, John.
That's all right. We're good. Jeff, Mark, and Jimmy, congratulations on 6 years, and thank you. You guys are the best show on radio.
Oh,
wow. Thank you
Nice
so
to say,
much.
John. Thank you.
With the best audience, so thank
With that,
you.
I'm going to have a piece of our 6th anniversary cake.
Yes, and no comment or question, just a highlight. The entire show is a highlight, particularly the back and forth and education and learning from you folks as well as your callers and guests. It's just a great show, and thank you. Keep going.
Oh, thank you so
we
much.
will, John. Thanks.
God bless you.
And honestly, it's calls like that make me keep going, because sometimes I think, what am I doing this for?
No, you guys are doing great, and it's very much appreciated.
Well, thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
We'll talk to you
You're
later.
welcome.
Take care now.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
I would like to think we are a breath of fresh air in the crowded world of media and radio and stuff like that. And honestly, how long have you been in the firearms business, Jeff?
28 years.
I know a lot of stuff about firearms, but sometimes you just stun me with the minutia, the attention to detail, because there's just no line about the experience you've got.
Yeah, well, I've been doing this a long time, and people come in with stuff, and you just, when you hear it over and over again, it tends to stick.
And you've literally handled more than a couple million firearms in your hands, going
Easily,
through the store and what you fired.
The Azusa store, because we changed to an LLC, I had to get new FFLs, and ATF has contacted me. They're going to come out and get my old 4473s.
Whoa!
Yeah,
You gonna bring a truck?
And the guy goes, "Well, get a couple of these bankers boxes." I go, "A couple?" It's like, dude, I've been open 28 years, and we do somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 guns a year.
You might want to bring a van.
Oh yes,
Or 4 or 5, And so he was like, "Oh."
yeah, those cabinets in the back in the warehouse, those are pretty hefty. So good luck with those.
Nice to have that out of your life.
Oh man, I cannot wait! And they're supposed to pick them up end of this week, so that's going to be it's going to be huge. They're taking. I mean, I told the guy literally just my A&D books. That's acquisition and disposition books. Just my books are going to fill at least 2 of
those boxes.
of those
Easily.
bankers boxes. Yeah, and so, but it's like, bring them on down. I always figured there would be a fire in that warehouse and all those things.
And it'll be great to have some more space in that warehouse.
Be a fire in their warehouse.
Yeah. So, honestly, I don't know what they do with these things. Supposedly, they microfilm, picture them or something, but I can't. As much stuff as they're going to have to get just for me, I can't imagine what kind of a mess this is going to be.
They're keeping piñatas in business, to say that.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Paper mache all the way.
All right, we're coming up on a break. Jimmy, what's the number?
Call in now, guys. 866-870-5752. Again, 866 870-5752. Love the calls we've been getting, so keep on.
That's it. All right, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
6th anniversary show.